David Ace ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And up next for Detroit, David Ace. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the veteran outfielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. On the ground, right side. Ace slings to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Tigers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, David Ace. Ace goes 5 feet 11 inches, more than 2,000 RBI in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ross makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
So up next, Mason Wynn. Encarnacion Strand on at first, nobody out. On the ground, right side. Over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Franklin Tillman. The Tigers could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
To short, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Cardinals 1. No outs, runner on second.
David Ace.
There's a swing and a drive.
Come on, ball.
Way back there.
Get out. Get up.
Gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So digging in, David Ace. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. Orozco digs in now. He's 0 for 1. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Mariano Rodriguez. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Gallegos also throwing. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses. And the count now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one off the mark. 3-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Encarnacion Strand makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Catcher Damian Trejo.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Damian Trejo. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, it would keep a close eye on his approach.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Biggs, the next to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The Cardinals down to their final strike. Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires to first, and that is the ball game. Ace really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
David Ace with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down at the plate. David Ace. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. So, runner at second, 2 down. Orozco will hit next. There's the strike of the knees.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
2 outs. Ball 1. Kaiser, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That's outside, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Here at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. David Ace. Kaiser back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And next up for the Tigers, Ramon Orozco. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A little bit high, and it's 1-0. Orozco working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Misses outside, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now 1 missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Go ahead run on base. Dakota Jordan up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Damian Trejo up now for the Tigers. He popped out his first time. That's in there. Strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that's outside. 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Volpe in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two aboard, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now batting, second baseman, David Ace.
That one ripped.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
That's back there. And that ball is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second homer of this series, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the second baseman, David Ace. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swung on, belted.
Get going, ball.
That's back. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Back here in St. Louis, set for the last half of the seventh. Now the number 2 hitter, Franklin Tillman. The Redbirds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Ace. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Robert Ross. One out, bases empty. To the right side, Ace. And there's 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's the second baseman, David Ace. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Taylor goes 6 feet 5 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands. One down, base is empty.
Out of the way, big guy. Nice rip.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
The left fielder, number 22.
One down. Ramon Orozco up now for the Tigers. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-1. Ace leads off first with 1 away. Pitch out, but no action. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jim Henderson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Montenegro, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-1. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. 1 out and a runner at second. Rudder goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. That one way outside. Full count now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Jordan in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a foul out of play. Ball one there. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Ace had a sensational showing in the win. 5 hits, including a couple